Hey guys, today we're going to be talking a little bit about my plans for 2024, and I'm also going to be showing you this super cool ultimate reading challenge that my friend got me that I'm pretty excited about. So hi, my name's Talia. I love books. I love bandanas. I'm so glad you're at my channel today. Today is going to be just like a pretty casual chat about plans for this year. I feel pretty good about my channel in 2023 and the reading goals I had in 2023 and what I accomplished. I have been feeling pretty burnt out lately with booktube as a whole, and it's so funny because I know I'm not the only one feeling this way because tons of people have been posting like, I kind of want to quit, I'm thinking about giving up, and I'm like, well, me too. So I definitely have toyed around with the idea of stopping booktube, and it's so hard because that's not something I want to do at all. What it comes down to is just there's only so many hours in the day, and there's so many things I have to do. Like I have to take care of my kids. Clarice, what are you doing? Hang on. Sorry, Clarice is still here, by the way. If you saw my last video, you know I'm fostering like the most challenging feral kitten ever. I got her at the beginning of November. She was supposed to be here 4 weeks. She had a couple siblings with her. They've long become good kittens and like gone out to be adopted. Clarice is still here. She's doing much better. She's much more approachable. She's letting me pet her. She's purring. She's like doing much better. So I do anticipate she will be going for adoption soon, but today she's still with me trying to learn how to be a really good kitten. So sorry in advance for any distractions that she causes. But anyways, there's only so many hours in the day, and there's just stuff that has to be done. Like I have to cook for my kids. I have to do the dishes. I have to do the laundry. I homeschool, so I have to do their lessons. There's only so much time in the day that one of the things that when I'm feeling overwhelmed and burned out, it's like, well, the easiest thing to cut is booktube. You know what I mean? Like the easiest thing to be like, well, you don't have to be doing that is booktube. But every time I think that, I'm like, but that's so sad. I love my channel, you know? Like I'll never stop reading, but I love like interacting with the community on booktube. I think I've long accepted that I'm never going to be like a super big booktuber, you know, but man, the relationships I've made over the past almost 2 years have just like been so impactful and just so fun, and I don't want to lose that. So first goal of 2024 is to keep going. And I think for me is adding a little bit of structure into my schedule. A lot of times I'm like, okay, when can I film? Do I feel like filming? Like, when can I fit this in? So for me, I've picked a set day, and it's gonna be Thursday, and we're gonna film on Thursday. And maybe we'll film one. If I have time to batch film, I will. But I think carving that out and adjusting school schedules and adjusting kind of laundry schedules around that a little bit more is going to be helpful for me to just have a day. Because when I'm at the beginning of the week and I'm like, oh, I'll just fit it in when I have time, it never is fit in. So quiet time on Thursdays is going to be when I film, and we'll kind of see how that goes. And then editing is a whole nother thing. I don't know when I'll fit in editing sometime. I haven't gotten that far yet, but there's gonna be content filmed, so that's the step one, right? That's the hardest part, is getting time to have it quiet and have my thoughts collected and like my notes ready to go and like the things I want to say somewhat organized. So that's gonna be the plan. As far as book goals go for the year, last year I read 77 books. My goal was 72, so I smashed that. Good job, me. I'm gonna read less books in 2024 though. I feel like that amount of books for my current life is too many. And as much as I want to be like, no, I'm gonna do more, I'm gonna read like 100, like I'm gonna do better, like where I am right now, just mentally and with all the stuff going on, it's just not good for me to push myself to read more books. So the goal is 60, which is 5 a month. but I'm using that as kind of like a soft goal. Like if I don't hit there, that's okay. Because I think I've only read 3 books in January, and that's just gonna be what it is. I want to enjoy my reading. I don't want to be like pushing through and like feeling overwhelmed and stressed and like toward the end of the book being like, oh, I gotta get this done to hit my numbers. You know what I mean? And that is something that is a real possibility with BookTube, particularly with some of the BookTube events, which I'm going to be doing less of this year. So I've kind of mapped out. I'm definitely going to do middle grade March, and I'm definitely going to do nonfiction November, because those are my 2 favorites. If Chatty the Mad Chatter does Journey-a-thon in July, I will definitely participate in that because she's my girl. And I really want to do Reindeer Readathon, because the past 2 years I've like seen all the videos about it and I'm like, I really want to do it, but I'm so burnt out by that time that I'm like, I don't have any time to do that. So those are the 4 things I want to participate in this year. I'm going to try really hard to say no to everything else, which is hard because the events of BookTube are like so fun. I love getting like a prompt list and trying to like fit all my books into prompts. But I also know that pushes me harder than I can be pushed right now. So I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to stick to the books I have planned. Let's see, on the kind of flip side of that, I do want to do more buddy reads this year. And I want to be less flaky with my buddy reads too, because I think in the past I've been like, oh yeah, we'll read that. That'd be great. But I never like scheduled, or if I did schedule, I kind of like forgot about it. And I feel like I was just kind of flaky about buddy reads. So if I was flaky with you on a buddy read, I'm sorry. I'm not going to do that this year. I have a special place in my book where I'm writing down all my buddy reads, and I'm like sticking to and committing to my buddy reads for the year. So my goal is to have at least 1 buddy read for each month of the year. So I'm pretty excited about that, because I love reading and like talking to someone individually about a book and kind of like going through the experience at the same time is really fun for me. So I'm excited for that. Let's see. I can't remember what else. So let's check the notes. Oh, this leads into the ultimate reading challenge. So I really want to read my shelves more and buy less books. It's gotten just a little bit out of control with the amount of books I have that I haven't read yet. So I wouldn't say I'm on like a book buying freeze. But I'm purchasing less books, if that makes sense. Like if something still speaks to me and I'm like, or I really want to buy books, like I will. But also I really want to read a lot of the books on my shelves. And the more I get on my shelves, the less I'm going to read the ones that are already there. So I'm going to do more reading of my shelves. And to play into that, my friend sent me this as like a New Year's gift. And I'm so excited about it. So it's the ultimate reading challenge, and it's complete a goal, open an envelope, and reveal your bookish prize. So this has 25 prompts in it. And look, it has little prizes for each prompt. So my plan is to do this with only books from my shelf is the plan. And I'm thinking how I'm going to incorporate it into the channel is when I do like my monthly wrap up, I will see which books I read. I mean, I'll kind of plan as I go too and be like, oh, what can I do to match this? But at the end of the month, I'll go and I'll be like, oh, I read this book from my shelf that was about a person with a disability. And then during my wrap up, I'll open it and see like what the little prize is. And it says it's bookmarks, note cards, book plates, coasters, and more. So, hey, Clarice. Clarice. No. Clarice. Don't do that. But look, she's out. She's not hiding in the corner, so that's great. So I'm really excited about this. I think she got it on Amazon. I'll see if I can find it, and I'll put a link if anyone wants to join along with the unique reading challenge. I just think it's cool that it's so like, it's like tangible gifts, you know, like it's like little presents. So, and she got one for herself too. I haven't actually checked in with her on how it's going, but I know she opened one of her presents and it was something cute and she liked it. So yeah, I'm excited for that. I think that's gonna be super fun. Let's see. Filming schedules. That's pretty much it. that's pretty much all I wanted to cover in this. So, yeah, that's the plan for 2024. I think like paring back a little bit and being less frantic with my reading, and giving myself a little more grace with filming, and not feeling like I have to do it all, like I have to do all the readathons and I have to read all the books. Just giving myself a little more grace will give me time to do other things I want to do. I'm not an artist by any means, but I love doing like painting tutorials. Like if you go on YouTube and search painting tutorial for anything, you can find a tutorial for it, and it's like super easy. They show you like each step to do, and you can create paintings, which is super fun. That cactus back there, that's like a painting tutorial that I did at one point, and I don't know, I feel like it turned out pretty cute for like having no painting experience really. So I want to just do more things like that. One more thing that I would really like to do at some point this year, which is like a stretching it goal for me, is I would love to do a live sprint or two. I just love participating in sprints. I love knowing at the same time that I'm reading with other people, and that there's others around the world kind of doing the same thing as me. I love just kind of like the casual chat of it. And I think that's a way I could kind of like engage in my channel more. If I did it like in the evening, after kids are in bed, it could be something that's like going on my channel that I don't have to like prep as much for, that I could just kind of like be on and hang out, and like whatever happens, happens. Can you guys hear this? I told my kids, I'm like, please be quiet while I'm filming. And one of them's sitting like right outside the door, ringing some sort of bell. This is my life. So anyways, it's kind of a far-fetched goal because I don't know if I'm brave enough to be live on the internet, but it's something that I think would be really fun. So I'm pondering that for 2024 as well. Yeah, that's all. I hope you guys are doing well. Let me know, what are your goals for 2024? I know a lot of you have already posted your videos, but if you haven't, or if anything in my video resonates with you, let me know. And yeah, I hope you're doing well wherever you are. I hope you take some time today to read a good book or two. And if you're having a bad hair day, just wear a bandana. Bye.